Good that you're watching. Video on demand of our weekly reset live stream. Like, even in a week like this, where I'm like itching to play more God of War. We're preparing a ton of videos. Another one is coming up after this. And I will actually be streaming the first hour of God of War as well after this stream. So stick around. We still want to, of course, check in with Valhalla. Like every week, I want to see what Reda is selling. Talk a bit about what's going on with the franchise as a whole. And maybe some other stuff. Because I saw Black Panther, and if you want to know if that movie is any good or not, stick around to find out. Okay, thanks everyone for joining already. Is the chat okay? I think, yeah, okay. Always here for the weekly reset. I know, Andre. Appreciate that. Thanks everyone for joining. Let's immediately see what Reda is selling. Greetings. Paparupi? Pretty good stuff. I mean, like at this point I don't want to like say, and I don't know for certain if things have been at Reda or not. So I'm not sure if this mount has been at Reda before, but maybe it's the first time that we actually see it. I think it's the first time in the weekly selection at least. The Sorcerer's Sword seems to be new as well, so that's pretty awesome. We'll of course also be rocking the lightsabers a bit. Will be a bit shorter stream, but I still want to kill some people with the lightsabers. My guess is it's all tattoos. Well, Timon, you were wrong. There are no tattoos. There's even a gnome for if you want that in your settlement. I don't know why you would, but hey, you can go crazy. So we got some year 1 very early on items. I think this from the Einayar set, the weapon. Huldu Folk Hood is from launch Helix set. So these are not that exciting. It's mostly those 2 items. So let's rock them. While of course I'm okay. I'm gonna like turn on. I think I did this before. I think I did this before in the stream already, but I wanna do it again. So if I like do it like this, you hear a small like lightsaber sound. So the sad part is maybe if I like focus on. No, I think if I like get into combat, I can actually. Yeah, you kind of hear it. So these are of course Helix items that released some time ago, but I haven't really like made a cool stream about them, so we're gonna do that. But first, real quick about the items that Reda are selling. Let's go to the Sorcerer's Sword, which I think is a 2-handed blade. So if I scroll, oh no, it's actually this one. I think this is actually nice. Dealing that damage on a parry. I think this one is actually pretty good. So we're gonna rock that. In combination with the purple lightsaber. So I'm gonna actually switch them around. So we got 2 pretty cool purple swords. But yeah, this one is at Reda. I think it's actually kind of cool. And it also shows you high chance that we will probably see these lightsabers at one point at Reda. When will the last update come? That's a good question, Bruno. I think like any week now, because the Ostara or the Oscaria festival is ending this week as well. So, like I think next week at the earliest, but we haven't heard anything yet. Usually there's like a short sort of announcement to release timing. So we might hear about it next week. I'm like keeping an eye on the PlayStation Game Size Twitter account. They usually post when an update has been added to the database. I mean, it can still happen today or tomorrow, and that means that we will then likely see the update. Although a lot of people are at this point like focused on God of War, which totally makes sense. Is this your favorite AC? Ezio asks. No, it's Origins. I think this mount is pretty cool. So this one is at Reda right now. You can grab it. So let's kill some people. Get to the let's shed a tear for the final time that we will probably do the Wild Hunt Festival on stream. Although never say never, maybe if it returns next year and the sort of new mount is added, we can like try it again. We will see. But for now, it will at least be 1 year, and I think a lot of things will change if we like boot this game up next year. We will have a ton of other stuff to play. I'm not gonna miss you though. I'm not gonna miss you. I have the entire Damnation armor from Reda, among other... Yeah, I mean, looking back at the Reda system, there were totally... Oh my god. Oh. I love how like this guy is standing here. I'm like, he has like lines for being burned. This also looks very painful. She though, she can take a hit, you know. Just another bad day. Okay, let's go to that. I think it's like over.
I need your eyes, my friend.
I always forget where it is. The sort of enemies I can kill. I mean, that's where the sort of horse race is, I think. Almost God of War time, yes. How do you get into the photo mode? Use L3 and R3 at the same time. Whee! No, you can do it like that. Let me quickly go. So, especially now with the room building, I'm kind of like, maybe if I can like look at my map. Yeah, we have to go there. So this way it's easier. Hey Jordan, I'm from Australia. Enjoy your reviews on YouTube. Thanks for sharing. Awesome to hear, more Storm. And if you're playing God of War this week, you're not ready. Like, it's amazing. I will be streaming it in 20 minutes or so.
Hello, Swinda.
Welcome back, Eivor.
So we're gonna use that weaponette for Reda, and we're gonna also use the lightsaber with my gear set. Had anyone received word on our copy of God of War being shipped? For me, I got the Jotnar edition, and I got an email that it's being shipped out, so I should receive it tomorrow. Did you see God of War leaked days before release? Vivek, it actually leaked like hours, or like I would say weeks. It was pretty crazy out there. Especially if you were on like TikTok or something, and I hope... Oh, wow. Oh, I haven't seen the lightsaber during this sort of part. Looks extra cool. Okay, so we want to parry these guys, because then we do the special... And then zoom. So yeah, that's the item at Reda right now. And of course this lightsaber, I'm just using it. I think there is a cooldown on it, so if I like parry right now, I can do it. Give me the parry. Okay, we can parry that. Yeah, there we go again. So then you do remove them out of the stun. Okay, let's kill this guy with the lightsaber. So with the lightsabers you can kill enemies when they are below a certain threshold. So at one point you should die, I think. Okay, it has like a chance of triggering. So yeah, there we go. Is the new God of War worth it? I'm thinking of getting it, but I have to wait on opinions first. Hey, Suxio, appreciate your support as always, and thanks for joining. Watch my review. Like, I can give you a short answer, and I can say watch my review. But the short answer is... Yes, 100%. It's one of the best games I ever played. It might end up being my favorite game of all time, which is kind of crazy. I did not thought that would happen. But I like the first game quite a lot. But yeah, it did not do as much for me. Like, let's see if we can like kill the werewolf with the lightsaber. The best way of putting it for me is like I liked Horizon Zero Dawn more than the first God of War, but I like Ragnarok more than Forbidden West. I think they do the whole sequel thing better than Forbidden West. I obviously like both games, but I never thought that in a year where Forbidden West came out that I would have another game of the year. So yeah, that happened. Like, it's amazing. It is very single player heavy, but it also has a lot of open space. Like the optional content is actually insane, and it gets better as well. Like, I obviously don't want to spoil too much, but there's still a lot you can do like after beating the main story, and that content is just surprising me. Like it's insane. So, take that. Every game leaks before it releases. Yeah, for sure. But for some games, I mean, not every game. Like, for example, live service games, they have like a... Oh. But for example, live service games, like, they have like a dedicated time that they go live that everyone can play at the same time. So then even if you get the game early, because it was not that this got actually leaked. It was just that some, like physical stores, they sold the game like way before it was supposed to, launch. And if you then only need one person with like an internet connection and like a Twitter or YouTube account, that's gonna leak it for everyone. And then once it's on the internet, everyone will rip that and put it on their TikTok page or whatever. And I think on TikTok it's especially kind of a minefield, and also kind of a like I don't think people like Sony can like take down videos on TikTok, or not as easily as on YouTube. And of course also on TikTok, for spoilers, if you are just scrolling, the video will automatically play. So on YouTube, if you see a thumbnail, it still sucks. But on TikTok or Shorts, it's like, oh damn, the cutscene. Oh, like you can immediately scroll. You've seen way more than if you just saw a thumbnail. It still sucks on with a thumbnail on YouTube as well. But I think in this day and age, where short content is way more popular and stuff, spoilers are even crazier.
Well done. But
I got the CE edition and no words on the status. I mean, it can, like, it's supposed to drop tomorrow. Like, you can get an email at the end of the day and then you should still receive it tomorrow. I hope it's the case, though. I usually order at, like, bol.com, which is, like, a huge Dutch firm. And they are usually, like, very... They give out stuff very, very easily. Or, like, they always send it on time. Also, the lightsaber is the dual sword you're using. So, yeah, for people that just joined, this sorcerer's sword is at Reda, but now I'm switching to the lightsaber, which you find over... there are 4 ones, actually. It's like a helix set. As you can see. I think if I like do it like this. So yeah, you have this one I'm using right now. Light attacks have a chance to instantly kill a low health enemy. Will not trigger on elite bosses. So I want to like rock this first. I don't think these are in the transmog yet, which does kind of suck. But like this is totally the best one because light attacks are super fast. So killing enemies before they are supposed to go down is awesome. But yeah, you have the red lightsaber as well. Special attacks have a chance to instantly kill low. But yeah, then you have to do the left hand attacks. This one is for the Venge of Thor, of course spinning around. And this one is for the heavy attacks. So I'm gonna use this one first, and I might switch to other ones a little later. But I think I'm gonna do this raid that for some reason I still haven't done. One of the main reasons is I think you can get the upgrade to the bomb ability there. I think I did the raid once, and then I reloaded the previous save because I figured out, wait, the level 2 version of that bomb is way worse than the level 1 version, so I didn't want the level 2 version. And I just never bought it with the raid again. So, time to do it now, lightsaber style. And I want to thank Chris for 16 months. Feels great to be subscribed to this channel, mainly for anything AC, but also looking forward to your new God of War Ragnarok videos as well. Chris, thanks a lot for your support. Appreciate it a lot. Let me check. Yeah, 16 months. That's insane. That's really cool. And yeah, that's always like I like the fact also that people show up for other content than only one franchise. Because I had that especially after the Origins content, which was also like the longest I think I ever covered a game with making daily videos. Like things change, of course. Now I don't do like daily content anymore, but instead want to like focus on multiple more high quality longer videos. Not longer, not really like more info in one video. Oh yeah, there. See, that enemy just dropped down out of nowhere. But yeah, cool to see you also show up for God of War Ragnarok and of course Horizon and Far Cry even, which, like, sure, it's a Ubisoft game, but it's still like very, very different. But yeah, that's what I like. Like, if you only do Fortnite videos, you're kind of like, I don't think you can like easily switch. Ah! 57 was not supposed to kill him. Lightsaber. So yeah, I have it. Oh! It triggers all the time now. Again, I think using it in a one-handed way is like the best way to do it. Yulnar sold out, but maybe you'll be lucky, yeah. Do you have the 2 new samurai swords? I do, Satir. But I actually go to JorRaptor, which is like my Assassin's Creed focus channel. Right now, it's kind of like low-key. Whoa, there are a ton of enemies here, actually. That's pretty nice. Hello, guys. Checking out the wares. Oh, I got a lightsaber. You should be scared. But, what? Yeah. Dead again. It feels weird to see like 25 and then out of nowhere the... Okay. That was not the lightsaber, but the explosive pods. Okay, we got annoying. Yeah, that should work as well. Last time I like played, I really had to get used to the controls again. Oh. It triggers all the time right now. That's crazy. Ah! Again! Like, the chances, I think, like, pretty... Chances... It's like 40%, but still, it, like, triggers every time. It feels like. The new Iron Man armor set, I don't think is out yet. So they launched the Samurai set again on a Tuesday. Or on a Thursday, which is kind of crazy. Jose is gone, and suddenly all these items release on random days now. And now it did not trigger, but this is the first enemy where it did not trigger on. It also doesn't trigger on big enemies like this. Ah, there it goes. They also just lose all the weight, like they just drop down. I just finished AC Odyssey. Should I buy this one? Did you like Odyssey? I think if you liked Odyssey, you can... Yeah. I mean, where did you buy Odyssey? Because this game is on PS Plus. So you don't have to buy it if you have like PS Plus Extra. Never dial. And yeah, I would say I think there's enough content there. It's probably pretty cheap right now, so yes. But if you haven't played Origins, I would recommend that maybe first. And then go for Valhalla. If you can't get enough after Origins. Oh! Goodbye to you. Okay, I have to call my crew at one point to get all the loot. Oh, what? Okay, I thought I heard like a lightsaber sound, but... What? It really feels like I got like one-hit kill mode on or something. So no, Kenny, the Iron Man armor is not out. When is the last chapter? That's a really good question. I still think it's like this month. Next week, or actually this week, you could argue that today, 18 damage, he dies. You could argue that today is like, or actually like Thursday, it's like the 2-year anniversary of Valhalla. Like, I think we might hear something next week or something, or at the end of this week, and then it launches next week on Tuesday. I can see that happen, but it can also be a little later. But I think any day now. The Wildland Festival is over, so knock knock. Oh, we got a big guy over here. Okay, let's put a bomb on it. Oh, this guy. I think I will just kill him. Like, I never had it trigger this often. It's really crazy. Goodbye. Reda must be shot every week. I mean, I didn't do it this week because I think his items were pretty good. For if you were unaware, we got this mount, which I think, again, I'm not sure if it's the first time, but I don't think we've had this mount often. 150 opal. It's like fine. It's like nothing too special, but okay, we got. I'm gonna like call my crew now. I loved it pretty much. Played Odyssey on Game Pass. I have Xbox. Like Never Dial. I think Origins is on Game Pass as well. Yeah, I will do that one first. Never. That's good. And I think Valhalla will come to Game Pass later. And by the way, one of the news stories is that yeah, Ubisoft games might return to Steam. So I think like Valhalla will come to Steam as well at one point. So I think they're trying to get the final milk out of the cow. Because yeah, after this year, I think Valhalla will still do like fine for people that haven't played it. But yeah, it will of course kind of die down overall in terms of new stuff at least. This guy was just chilling. Okay, let's get the loot. Get out. I'm not gonna get the ability. And let's look at the time. Ooh, it's already Ragnarok time, so I'm quickly going to get okay, I quickly want to showcase the other lightsabers as well. But yeah, this one is totally the best one, the purple one. But I think in terms of look, I like the red one the most. I love how they look in the dark as well. With the Izu sort of effects. But yeah, they're not really good. Only the purple one is actually really good. Kind of feels like a speedrun item because you just skip 50% of most enemies' health bar. The tiger is cool. Yeah, I kind of like it too. Is this Assassin's Creed? I could not tell. Yeah, it is. But on the other hand, it has been for 5 years now. So, what happened with Jose? He left. I'm not sure where he went to. I'm not sure if he already announced that. But yeah, he quit Ubisoft. I think around after the launch of the Forgotten Saga. Like quite a lot of like senior people left Ubisoft in recent years. Stuff. Some came back as well, like Darby, but it's quite a lot of turnover at Ubisoft and in Montreal in general because there's like a lot of places that you can actually go to and that they are hiring. And Ubisoft did like increase the pay for a lot of people in Canada. I think especially Montreal. But yeah, I mean at one point if you're like 10 years at a company and I mean right now I think right now like Ubisoft is kind of at a turning point, right? You're either in or you're out with Infinity and how they're basically trying. Like right now they want to like focus on the things that actually work for them and go hard on those. Including, yeah, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Tom Clancy. And then try some free-to-play stuff as well. And, yeah, if you're like, yeah, I want to try something else, you can... This is a great spot to leave. Otherwise, right now, you will likely be really incorporated in Hexe or other Assassin's Creed projects. That are, yeah, kind of getting started. Or that have been like in pre-production, I think, since early last year. So yeah, I think I got the right location. I think that's a great time to end this stream. Because I quickly want to set up God of War. If you are on Twitch, you can just stay. It will be the first hour of the game. I want to play it on Give Me God of War, which is the highest difficulty. So, and I will probably talk about Black Panther there. I kind of teased it here, but in short... I was kind of disappointed by it. I would give it a 2 out of 5. I was invited by Disney to go there, but so yeah, thanks to them. But I was kind of disappointed by the movie. Who won the giveaway? I will tweet about that at 6 p.m. So in 2 hours. Right now, I'm gonna switch to God of War. Thanks everyone for watching the Valhalla stream. If you are on YouTube, I hope Timon can like share a link to the YouTube stream for God of War. I know he won't be there for spoiler reasons, which I totally get, but yeah, they can still make the switch. On Twitch, stick around for like a few minutes, and then I will be live again.